Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. This is the halfway update at Chennai's batting effort, put into bat, of course, by Rishabh Pant in Dubai. And, well, it's been kind of strange for them. Looked like a decent start the first couple of overs, but then things have kind of fallen away for them. 69 for 4 at the halfway mark. We've got a couple of teens in there, but mostly just adolescents, and which is why the granddaddy has come into bat at number 6, which is MS Dhoni. We've got Michael Vaughan here. What do you make of this surface and this batting effort so far in the first 10?
Well, the surface looks all right. I mean, there's a little bit there for the spinner, but you've got two very good spinners who know how to vary and change the angle, change the pace, bit of bounce for the quickies. I don't think Chennai have played that well, I have to be honest. They played a couple of nothing shots. Moeen Ali just kind of, he's such a good striker, but when he goes through with it, he kind of just chips it in the air. Uttapur looked like he was set, and then all of a sudden didn't pick the cannonball, tried to launch it over mid-on. So skillful bowling. I don't know. I don't know what you feel. It just feels like the game's not got that intensity.
Yeah.
We talked about it pre-match, so that the teams need to win, but you just get a sense that it's not quite got the intensity of a must-win match. And maybe that's just the situation both sides are in. They've had a lot of cricket, and they've just taken the gas off. But in particular with the bat in hand, you need one player of substance to go on and get you that 50 plus to get the big score. Let's see when both sides have batted on it, but it looks all right. The surface, it just looks like they've made a few errors.
It does look like it's kind of a little calm and subdued. It could just be the energy of Chennai, which is kind of always calm and subdued. But some of the shots, yes, you're absolutely right. That Moeen Ali shot, though, when I looked at it, I was like, whoa, he timed that well. But it's a really big boundary. Any other ground in the world, well, 9 out of 10 grounds in the world, that probably would have been a 6 just over the fingertips of the fielder there. But here you just get caught in the deep. There's so many of these happening, which is just like seems like the batters just haven't come to terms or reconciled with how big the side boundaries are.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's cricket smartness as well. When you realise that you're hitting into a big boundary, probably the smarter option would be to hit it for twos. The boundary riders are so far and deep on the rope that you can probably knock it into the space for twos. You don't always have to be hitting the big blows. You always don't have to be going for the maximum. So, a little bit of a lesson there for Moeen. He's not been in great nick. He's always a wonderful player to watch because he times a cricket ball, but I don't think it was the smartest option trying to take on that huge boundary.
It is a really big boundary. Robin Uthappa, though, playing after a really long time, 19 of 19, was kind of unceremoniously let go from Kolkata, then again from Rajasthan. But if there's one place that can be your final home, so to speak, this really is. This team is, because they kind of take care of you. But right now, it's the spinners who are taking care of business for Delhi. Didn't start with them, but after they came on, they didn't look anywhere else, because we've got 5 out of the 10 overs in the first 10. 5 out of the 10 were spin. But Nokia, just a word on Nokia. He now had this stat. What is it? The last 10 games, he has not gone wicketless, which is in this tournament and adding T20Is for South Africa. He's not gone wicketless in 10 games. And that first over, even though it said 16 for no loss at the end of the first over, he really troubled the batters, didn't he?
Yeah, he's quick. He's a perfect style bowler on any kind of surface in any format, but particularly T20 cricket. You just lob in the ball and say, go on, make something happen. He's just got that energy, that buzz, aggression. I think quick bowlers need that aggression. He's a wicket taker. That's what you need in T20 cricket. Bowlers that can make a difference by getting wickets.
And then, of course, Akshar, right? I'm sure that the England batters look at Akshar bowling and say, been there, yeah, we know. Yeah, that's fine. We know. Yeah, that's it.
They just have a look at him.
Akshar is, where was he at? He's at 3 overs, 13 for 2 against the Chennai team. Jeez, the Delhi camp must be hugging and kissing him, giving him cake.
Yeah, and we highlighted, Chennai's kind of IPL against spin. We didn't think there was a massive issue, but it certainly worked for Delhi today. They've got 2 really good spinners. I think Axar Patel's a wily spinner. He just knows when to bowl the quicker one, when to take a bit of pace off, when to go straight and fast, when to go a bit wider. He's got that cricket smartness, which is so important when you're bowling at high-class players in a shorter format, when they're trying to launch you out the ground, you've got to be ahead of the batter. And that's what he always seems to be.
Looks like they're on course for your score prediction, which was 136. Was it 136? Yeah. Looking good for 136.
It's going to be
Definitely
close.
not looking good for 155 where I went. But hey, I'm optimistic. Maybe the Chennai team does it. They've got some big hitters, of course, to follow. This is a batting order that goes all the way up till 10. Remember, it's Shardul Thakur and Deepak Chahar at 9 and 10. So they have the big hitters. But, well, I probably presume that they're going to go for a bit of a base for the next 5 overs or so. Look to launch in the last few. All right, that's all we have for you now. We're going to come and chat with you at the end of this Chennai batting effort. I hope it's more of an effort than we've seen in the first 10. This Cricbuzz Comm Box. Thanks for watching.